Welcome back, class. Go ahead, fall in, find your seats. You got your pen and pad, your notes. Go ahead, take it out. That's what you want to do. The topic of discussion for today: the end is only the beginning. What? He's over the end is the beginning. The end is not the beginning. The beginning is the end. Which one is it? Look, life is infinite. The world is infinite. At least to us. We say it's finite, but its resources are infinite because they can regenerate themselves. Plants, wildlife, all that stuff. The world can restore itself. If humans were to just disappear, the world will continue on for eternity. Right? A lot of times we may think this is the end. We may think we don't have another opportunity, another chance. Right? When one door closes, another one opens. That is the reality. Energy is never lost nor destroyed. It just moves from one party to the next. I say all of that to simply say this. When something ends, that's the time for something else to begin. When something ends, it's a time for something new to begin. I just got out the shower. I just got done eating. Compared to how I felt 2 hours ago, I feel like a completely new man. That is a new beginning. The word breakfast is also a new beginning. Break fast. When you go to sleep at night, you're not eating. You're fasting, whether you're conscious of it or not. You're not eating anything, so you're fasting. When you wake up in the morning and you eat, that they call it breakfast, but it's really break fast. A new beginning. Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. I could agree so. It seems like if you eat breakfast, you may not need to eat a hearty lunch. You know what I mean? You could just eat a little bit, sandwich or something, you know what I mean? And you're all right. It's very important to have breakfast, especially if you have to do hard labor. You got to expend a lot of energy. You got to do a lot of ripping and running. It's good to eat breakfast. All right, but back to the topic of discussion for today. The end is only a new beginning. That's all it is. Unless you leave off the face today, every day you wake up is a chance for a new beginning. Every single day. Every single day. When your favorite movie ended, quote unquote, you probably hoped that it would continue. Probably hoped that it would get a sequel, right? When we get the announcement of a sequel, we get overjoyed, we get ecstatic. You know what I mean? It's usually a whole new movie. It might not even be as good as the original, the OG, but it's still something quote unquote new. Having new experiences in your life is good for having new beginnings. You may travel to a new region, a new location, a new land, and you may be intrigued at the customs and lifestyles of these people from a foreign land. It may give you ideas. It may give you inspiration to try some of the things that they do, or to use the information that you gain from sharing, having shared in their experiences or their lifestyle. Now you can create something totally new by mixing what you knew before and mixing what you knew before with what they have, and then building upon that. That's a good way to create something new. Amalgamate, mix, fuse. You know what I mean? Making new things. Making new things. Right? There are times in life where it really doesn't look like we can go any further. It doesn't look like we can proceed or advance or progress anymore. And I know how that feels. It feels like you're at the end of your rope. It's never going to get better. You're never going to get out of this. It may just happen suddenly. Maybe one day you'll wake up and you'll begin to want something different. You'll want something new. And you'll begin to try new things. I want to speak on depression, because it's something that I battled with. I want to say a third of my life, I was battling depression. Right? Every time I overcame it, it was like I had a new lease on life. It was like I had a brand new, fresh start. Right? And that goes out to anybody who may be struggling with depression. You know? Or feeling hopeless and all that. I'm not even going to give you no cliche saying, oh, don't give up, it's going to get better. No. You're going to get tired of feeling the way that you do. And it's going to prompt you to make a change. Either you're going to want to change things for the worse or the better. I don't want to give you the worst examples. I want to give you the better examples. We want to look on the bright side. Especially if that's what you're dealing with. Definitely want to look on the bright side. Think of that emotion or that feeling. Depression. Like you've been in a battle. An extremely strenuous battle that drained you and beat you to the inch of your life. But it wasn't a physical battle, it was a spiritual battle. Your mind and your soul was tormented. You know? And now you're like how Goku was when he was in the little pod, when he was regenerating with the little air thing on it. He was in like a liquid pod, he was sleeping. You know what I mean? That's what it's like. You're in like an incubation period where your mind is trying to decide, do I want to continue or do I want to end? Do I want to continue or do I want to end? My story was one of continuation. I didn't want it to end. I felt like I didn't do enough in life. I felt like I didn't complete enough things. All the goals and ambitions and dreams that I set out to do, I hadn't even gotten started. They were only ideas. And even still now, some of them are still just ideas. But each day I wake up, that's a new beginning. I get to continue on with something new, something fresh, something exciting. I'm not saying every day needs to be brand new. Like you need to just do something new every day of the year, every day of your life. No. It's not plausible. What I'm saying is, when you don't know which way to go, when you're not sure, you may be confused, that's perfect. That's great. Sometimes you need to be in a state of confusion. You get used to that confusion, that uncertainty, even sometimes that anxiety. Once you pass through it, once you find a way to conquer it, once you find some form of release, or you replace that anxiety with happiness by, doing things that you enjoy or discovering new things, right? When you come out on that other side, it's triumphant. You feel like a new being. You feel transformed. And you feel like, man, this isn't even my final form. It's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. When things don't look good, when it looks like the good things are coming to an end, when it seems like Armageddon and Ragnarok is right around the corner, smile. Because it only means that a new beginning is on the horizon. Something great, something better, something new and fresh is on its way. Don't be so centered in your past that you forget you have a future. Something a great friend of mine has said to me. Don't get so focused on your past that you forget that you have a future. Remember that. A lot of times we may reminisce on the past and think of the good old days, the glory days. It's great to reminisce, but we don't want to stay stagnant and stuck in our reminiscence. We don't want to be stuck in the infinite Tsukuyomi. We don't want to be in a dreamland. We don't want to live in a fantasy, unless it's the fantasy that we created in this realm. New beginnings are on the horizon. We are fastly approaching Thanksgiving, and very soon Christmas, and after that it'll be New Year's. Less than 2 months, we will be in a new beginning, 2025. We're almost there. I already got my New Year's resolution. My New Year's resolution is to stop procrastinating. I'm going to stop procrastinating. I already kind of started doing that because each and every day for the past month, I believe it's been a month, I've been posting a video every single day. Every single day. This is a satisfying new beginning because I want to thank everybody who has decided to become a part of this channel. I want to thank everybody who has decided to subscribe, to share the videos, to like them, to talk about them, to send them around, send them and make their rounds. I'm really happy. I really appreciate that. You know what I mean? When my channel was really just a hobby channel, I didn't really gain subscribers and traction like that. I was really just posting my gaming because I wanted to have basically like a virtual diary to look back on. You know what I mean? With each new beginning and new stage and new level in life that I reach. I always want to be able to go back and look on, what I was doing at the time. Like, where was my mind at? How was I talking? How was I articulating? What was I thinking about? What were my goals? You know what I mean? I've had many, many, many new beginnings. Many. And I am very excited for this new beginning that is to come in 2025. Oh, I'm excited. I feel like this is going to be a great year. Regardless of what you feel about the current events in the world, I feel like this is going to be a great year. I just do. Maybe it won't for you, but I know it's definitely going to be for me. I know it is. I'm going to make it a good year for me. And I want you to do the same. Hope you're all out there improving day by day. Hope you're getting closer to your goals and your ambitions. Hope you're striving for success and waking up with a can-do attitude. Waking up with a purpose. You know what I mean? And if you ain't waking up with a purpose, at least you waking up. At least you get a new breath every day. You know what I mean? We got to be thankful. Thanksgiving right around the corner. Get in that spirit of thankfulness. Yes, indeed. Well, it's getting dark. I just about, said what I need to say. Let's keep our mind on new beginnings, new opportunities, new pathways, and new ways of understanding. This has been another daily discussion. Don't forget, guys, like the video, because I know you're going to. Share the video, because you know you're supposed to. And don't forget to subscribe. You came back too many times not to push that button. Professor Hawk signing out. Class is dismissed. Hawk Sensei bids you adieu. Farewell. Hiya!